Today we're going to demonstrate how to set up a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage with the Capto, and then we're going to transition to building a 5-to-1, a 7-to-1, and a 9-to-1. So first of all, building a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage, we have the 2-button side plate opening. We want to load the loaded strand into this channel, like so, and then we can load the tail end around the pulley. Okay, now we have our 3-to-1 mechanical advantage. So if we wanted to transition this into a 5-to-1 mechanical advantage, we can take another single sheave pulley. We want to clip it into the becket of our clutch. Now it's important to make sure that the spine of the carabiner is oriented in such a way that it's not going to interfere with the handle. If I rotated that around, you wouldn't be able to operate the handle as easily. Okay, so now we can take our rope, clip it through. I'll make that a little bit bigger. Take another single sheave pulley, load it through, and now that's going to go through the eye, just like so. Now we can orient this, if it's a swivel pulley, we can orient it so that it's in line and not rubbing on those ropes. And this pulley as well can orient. You can twist it so that it's not as twisted up. You can untwist those so everything is nice and smooth. Now we can extend that out a little bit, and we have our 5-to-1 mechanical advantage. Okay, with the Capto it's really easy to reset. Just pull on that. You can even pull on this string and continue hauling. It's really nice to have these swivel pulleys so that they can self-orient and they can also stay out of the way so they're not rubbing on the other ropes. Now that is our compound 5-to-1 mechanical advantage. Next we're going to go over a complex 5-to-1 mechanical advantage. To make a complex 5-to-1 mechanical advantage, we're going to have traveling pulleys moving in opposite directions. In order to make this complex mechanical advantage, we can use another Capto. To simplify it, we only need 2 pieces of equipment to make this mechanical advantage. So pop that open. We're going to load it on this strand that's coming out of the bottom of the clutch. Through like that, close it up, it would rotate over. So now I'm pulling with 1 unit of tension. That 1 unit of tension will create a 2-to-1 on this pulley, and it'll go through this other pulley, create another 2-to-1. Since these are both traveling pulleys, they create that 2-to-1 mechanical advantage. That 1 unit of tension continues on that strand through that change of direction all the way to the load. So that 2-to-1 and that 2-to-1 combine with my original 1 unit of tension to create a 5-to-1 mechanical advantage. Now I can extend this out a little bit and I can haul, and we're creating a 5-to-1 mechanical advantage. Now if I wanted to reset, I can extend those out in opposite directions, and I can continue to haul. And that is a complex 5-to-1 mechanical advantage using 2 Captos. We're going to transition from building a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage to a complex 7-to-1 mechanical advantage. So for that, we'll need an extra Capto and an extra single sheave pulley. So similar to the complex 5-to-1 mechanical advantage, we'll load the Capto on the strand coming out of the bottom of the clutch, and we'll load a bite through the pulley, close that up, and then now we take a single sheave pulley through here, on the eye for the pulley of the Capto. And we attach a single sheave pulley. So now we have 1 unit of tension that's going to go through and create 2 units of tension here, and then it'll go through, create 2 units of tension on this Capto, create another 2 units of tension on this Capto. So that's 6 units of tension so far. That original unit of tension that I'm pulling on continues on that strand all the way till they all combine here, making it a 7-to-1 complex mechanical advantage, because they're going to be traveling in different directions. So I'll extend that out. And now I'll have a 7-to-1 complex mechanical advantage. So all I needed was 2 Captos, a single sheave pulley, and a carabiner, and I could create a 7-to-1 mechanical advantage off of that. Now we're going to demonstrate a 9-to-1 mechanical advantage, or we're going to demonstrate adding to a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage to create a 9-to-1 mechanical advantage. So all we need for this is a pulley with a carabiner and a Capto. We take the pulley, attach it to the becket of the clutch, load our rope through a change of direction. Now we take the strand that's coming out of the pulley of the Capto, and we're going to add another Capto onto that strand. This will be a compound 9-to-1 mechanical advantage. Okay, load it up, close it up. Now I'll extend this out, because this second 3-to-1 is going to collapse rather fast. So now we can see we have a 3-to-1 right here, and we have a 3-to-1 right here connecting onto this 3-to-1. So for a compound mechanical advantage, we multiply 3 times 3 gives us 9, a mechanical advantage of a 9-to-1 to the load. So now as I haul, this 3-to-1 is going to collapse 3 times faster than this 3-to-1. So if you wanted to have your reset at the same time, you could create the anchor point for this 3-to-1 3 times further back, and then they'll collapse at the same time for the same reset at the same time. So now I'll haul on my 9-to-1. So a lot of resets, but a lot of mechanical advantage. And I've created that 9-to-1 with only 1 carabiner, a single sheave pulley, and 2 Captos.